Hi guys, welcome back to the Empty Thoughts podcast. This is one of your hosts, Andrew, and I'm joined by my husband Nick.
Hello.
Thank you for tuning back in. If you're new to the podcast, well, thank you for joining.
Yes.
If I don't sound super enthused, it's because we just recorded 25 minutes and realized that none of it actually got picked up. So starting over.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Didn't we record a full episode a while back one time?
Just like a few months ago?
And the whole thing never recorded?
Well, yes. Well, what most recently what happened was I had my mic on backwards.
Yes.
I kept on pushing, like the power kept on turning on and off, so it just sounded
So it only
crazy.
got
like words here and there.
Like it must have sounded like it was.
It sounded crazy. It sounded literally crazy.
Like when it buffers, some things buffer, and you only see. Yeah, that must have been the whole bit episode. Like
so that obviously that discouraged us. We waited a few weeks after that before we decided to come back. My God. Yeah, so I just sit here and like mentally prepare myself for a few minutes.
Yeah,
it's a Sunday. It's been raining for 2 days.
Right.
Typically we would record on
a bit more. I think it started raining Friday night, didn't it?
I'll look outside here. I mean, the rain's holding off right now.
But yeah, I know. Really maybe it will hold off. It rained hard yesterday.
It rained so hard, and it was so it was a cold rain.
Yeah,
it was a cold rain.
Yeah,
like we took Murphy out for a walk, a brief walk.
And I hope no one saw us.
Oh my God, we probably looked
we were insane. Literally out there and didn't even wear like
coats,
a coat or raincoat.
The rain and stuff was just, the wind was just like blasting us. It was insane. I was smiling because I wanted people to think that I was okay with it, but really I was like, I was crying,
cursing. Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We went for a drive. My mother had to go out and check my sister's cats.
Yeah.
So we went for a drive with her.
Yeah.
And we felt a little guilty for leaving for 2 hours. That's why we decided that Murphy needed the walk, even though it was downpouring.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he even really wanted to be out there, to be honest. But
no, he like, I don't know. I think that's what makes him human. Like, is like, if it's rain, like if the weather's a certain way, like he'll tell you, like, no.
He'll literally like he
stopped in his tracks, and
you
will not get him to walk.
No, you're going back home. You can drag him if you want, but it's not worth it.
You can't even. No, I can't. It's hard to even drag him.
It's hard. It's
not really. Well, it's so
stresses
funny.
him out too much. So,
and I feel like people are watching me too sometimes.
Thinking that like we're crazy,
pulling on this dog, and I'm like, no,
not doing maybe abusing him. Like we're trying to get him to walk.
We live in this world now where all neighborhoods have like neighborhood watch groups on social media, and I'm not tugging on my dog for some.
Well, my sister has like semi-outdoor cats. That's why we had to go out there and check them, because my mom had let them out the day before and didn't bring them back in, and it started to downpour. And I was like, okay, like we need to go out there and check on those cats. So when she got off work, we all went out.
Right.
Anyways, the cats were dry. I was really surprised by that. But why I brought that up is my sister is going to need to make them strictly indoor cats, because they're moving to the same neighborhood as us, thank God.
But on a pretty main road.
A very main road. And like you just can't have your animals out like that. Like, one, because they'll be smushed. But two, people are going to shame you all over social media.
Well, it is the law. Like,
it's just, I mean, like morally, like if you're not going to do it like for a moral reason, like you don't want your cats to get squished, then do it because you don't want to be shamed online at least.
Yeah, because I guarantee you that
I'm not worried that my sister already has said like they're going to be indoor cats. I think it's really important to know that, or to give context here. Like my sister lives in like the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
like it is literally the middle of nowhere. There's like the closest store is like we drove like
you could build like a neighborhood.
Oh yeah, she has a massive yard. Like we'll put cat food outside for them to nibble on outside while they're out there, and like for like no other animals ever get at it. Like there's nothing else around.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So like they're like it's I understand why they're outdoor cats out there. I just she needs to have them indoor. And there were some sweet cats. Oh my God.
Yeah, they are.
They're some friggin' sweet.
Yeah.
My sister. Well, let's kind of bring it back in.
Yeah.
This past week has been whatever. I mean, it's been slow on my end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like in a transitional phase again at work with like new clients, whatever.
Right.
Besides that, what did you do this? I mean, for me, like, I don't have anything really to
It was
know.
pretty norm. Just well, I mean, I think you in your like situation you brought transition up, and I feel like that's a good word to relate to. It's really the only thing I touched on it on the last episode. There's like a transition period in my life going on, just with a friend or what was a best friend.
Your best friend ever.
Um, just kind of realizing that maybe we've grown apart, and just amongst other things I found out. So it's been I've had some time to kind of reflect on it and kind of learn what's important and stuff. And
I mean, like that
so yeah,
friend. I mean, it's how do I put this into words? We talked about this in the first time we recorded this episode.
yeah,
But friendship, when you grow apart from a friend,
yeah,
your best friend, when you have a friendship breakup, whether it's amicable or not,
yeah,
whether you just drift apart or you choose to end the friendship, it hurts.
it does.
It hurts. It's more painful than I think it would than a relationship breakup sometimes,
I
because
know.
you're like with your best friend, like your siblings. You're
Yeah,
so like your lives are just like that's like your soulmate in like a non
yeah,
romantic way. Like
yeah,
I don't know how to explain it, but like
yeah,
I think that like you had a that's probably the first time you've ever felt that way, where you've grown apart from
yeah.
somebody that you're really really close with, and like it's just like kind of dawned on you when they're having a life event or whatever. But I've been
Mm-hmm.
there like many times
Yeah, yeah,
because I grew up with so many like people I surrounded myself with growing up were people that honestly like just had me around to make fun of me and stuff. And
mm,
it like literally like
yeah,
I've always been who I am today. Like
yeah,
weird. And
yeah,
I've always been that way unapologetically. Like I don't care and I never did.
yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously like people don't like that.
Right.
Inherently people don't want to see someone having fun. I don't know why. They don't want to see people having fun. They don't want to see people
Yeah.
being themselves if it doesn't look like what they think being normal looks like, I guess.
Mhm.
So I've always been like, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was friends. Like
Mhm.
I wish that you could see me using like the air quotes here.
Right.
I was with people. I spent a lot of time with people that literally were just making fun of me, and
Yeah.
I was just there as a butt of the joke, and I never noticed, or so they could bully me or whatever. So I didn't really, in a way, like I did have friendship breakups, but like not from anyone that ever actually,
Was worth losing
yeah,
any sleep over,
yeah, for sure.
or that would, yeah, for sure.
Like looking back, it's like I spent a lot of time with people that I truly like. Now I'd spit in their face, honestly. Like if some of the bitches that I used to hang out with came to me today, I would spit in their face for how they treated me. I'm not even kidding. Like
Mm.
I would.
Yeah.
Like and to, like my like I get to like we're not like rich and whatever by any means, but we do
Right.
live a comfortable life and we're happy and whatever and
We're rich
a lot
in,
of ways. Not
I
financially per
forget what
se. I mean, like
people,
we're not poor.
someone said that to me one
But what
time. I don't
the
remember what
point
the wording was. It
the point I'm trying to
resonated.
make is
Yeah.
I my I get joy now looking at these people whenever I do
Yeah.
and seeing that they're washed up, have like 7 kids, 3 or 4, 7 kids each.
3 baby
They're
daddies
3 baby or
or
even
more.
maybe even one, but it's the same bum ass man that you've been with
Right.
since you were a teenager.
Yeah.
You're still doing the cocaine on the weekends, shooting the shit and talking shit with the same dirt bags around the fire that you have been
Yeah.
for years, like going nowhere. Just like
Mhm.
literally like living like the dead end cycle. And if that's what they want, good on them. But
Mhm.
I don't. I think it like is a reflection on just like their mindset.
Mhm.
I don't know, like just like how like small minded they are. It does I feel peace with the
Yeah.
fact like I don't feel like, oh, like boo hoo, poor me, I got made fun of. Like no, I don't, because they were like I don't.
No.
Like but the only thing I feel is like I should have known better.
Yeah.
And I do know better now. But
Mhm.
um like I just because like I look at how pathetic they are
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, like I mean like that type of person, like I don't give a fuck what they think of me.
Yeah.
Like then or now. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like sad or anger or anything about it.
No.
It was a realization.
Mhm.
And it's different for you this time around because like you are close with her mother because you guys were so
It was just that kind of friendship.
yeah. But
Like,
you and her mom
and
were able
like
to
we
kind of
used to, like, me and her, like, for instance, we went to one summer to the J-Lo and Enrique Iglesias tour when they toured together. We went to
That'd
the
be so fun.
States and went to it. Me and my mom and her went. Like we did stuff like that together. Like Brittany and I, we went both of our and her brother our very first time to New York City when I worked for Air Canada and had flight benefits. I said, let's all go. Like, let's go do this. Like, so it's just like those were the things we did, and it just like, yeah, it's just especially when we're grown ass gay men. We Most gay men have that best girlfriend, or multiple of
Yeah.
them. And so it is, you're right. It's like a breakup.
Mhm. It can
And
be.
you grieve from it. So, and I think there's a lot of aspects that maybe led to it. I mean, we are now on two different coasts.
Yeah.
And that, unfortunately, that does
Like there couldn't
contribute to
be
that.
more distance between the two of you.
Yeah. But I think just the whole situation, what hurt the most was that, like, the relationship aspect, how long I supported it for, and because I knew that they were going to marry one day, that they were in love. And then just like, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to make it to the wedding, and we were fine with that. And just the fact that, like, they planned it and they had a date set and they were going, and I saw it on social media, and it's like, if I was your best friend, wouldn't you share that moment with me? Like that, like, oh, it's all booked, like we're getting married. And so I think that's where it really struck me as maybe we're growing apart. Like,
Yeah. Well, that was, I mean,
because when we got married, like, she was the first person I told, like,
yeah.
so anyway.
To be fair, she did tell you that they were getting married soon. It's not like you didn't know
She
they were getting
did, but
married.
it's like, would you not like mess like you, because we do text quite often. I just thought maybe she would have been like, "Oh, we're leaving in a couple weeks," and
I'm
it's just.
honestly thinking it's probably something
But I think
to
because
do
of
with like
some
the
other
messy
things
family
that I've
drama.
uncovered that's going
That's what
on,
I'm
that
thinking
I
too.
think that
It was just easier
was
for her to
weighing
go
on
and do
her
it.
mind.
But honestly, like, I mean, like, I can understand her point of view too, because like she's just trying to go get married to the person she's in love with without.
Yeah,
And maybe she was. I don't think that it's anything to do with like her. She didn't do anything to you intentionally.
yeah,
Your feelings are
yeah,
hurt, but she didn't do anything to you intentionally.
yeah,
I would say your friendship's over. It's just the fact that you guys have grown apart.
yeah. And I don't think I'm mad at her also,
I wouldn't be
because,
mad. I'd be sad, if
or
anything.
like, because I just feel like what I know now about the situation, that that it's extremely possible, and the way it looks like, that she unknowingly has allowed some certain people to
Like influencer.
almost brainwash her, because there's a couple of the girls, one in particular, that I'm to a degree disappointed with, because she's truly a good person, has always been good to me, and been one of those people in her life that she was a part of their family, like, and that, like, as a best friend who I know was there at the wedding, that she wouldn't be like, "Ooh, I think you're making a mistake." Like, say something to her. Like, that's what best
Yeah.
friends do. So I'm just, there's a whole other part of it that I think that contributed to it, and I think it's really sad,
Yeah.
because I know more than now than I think you think I know, and I'll fill you in
Wait, what?
after. But
Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck
it's
you're talking
just,
about.
it makes me really sad.
This is something that I have kind of just let you deal with on your own. I've been here for like
Yeah,
a shoulder to lean on, but I'm not here to tell you how to feel about this.
no, for sure.
I mean, if I see it at first, you were a little bit angry, and I kind of just that's the only time I really intervened, and I was like, like, this is not something to
Yeah,
be angry about.
no,
But
no.
besides that, like, you're allowed to be upset, you're allowed to be hurt, you're allowed to talk to her mom about it because you and her mom have a relationship.
Hmm.
Like, you're not doing anything that I wouldn't do. I don't think. You know what I mean? Like, you're dealing with it quite
Let's
maturely.
just put it this way, and I'm not. It's literally like one sentence I have to say. Is I think it's a testament, and I've heard this from my counselor many times, probably every appointment I go to, because sometimes when you make positive changes in your life, even if it's just the way you view something, you may not see that in yourself, and will take a counselor with an unbiased opinion to recognize that and make you realize, you know what, I have changed. My views have changed.
Yep.
It's for the better. And let's just put this situation this way: is the other day I told her mom, I said, family's not always people that are blood related to you. I said, I love you like you're my family. So I said, I'm your family. And that's just where I'm at. You know what I mean? And that's what I stand for, I feel, at this point in my life, is that if you're being treated the wrong way, even if it's by your own family, like, and I'm always been a friend of yours, or known you, or was friends with your child, even, like, consider me your family, like, because I will fill that void, because you deserve to have that, and that's just how I feel.
Yep.
So, I might be, the individual might be old enough to be my parent, but
whatever.
There's nothing saying I can't be a shoulder to lean on, and that I can have advice for you too.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, it should have no meaning, her
Right.
age. Yeah.
And it's been my advice, and just being there to talk to her has been taken with so much grace, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, it's been super appreciative. Like, she's really appreciated it, and it's just the least I can do.
Yeah.
Because I try to put myself in her shoes, and I just can't imagine doing that to a family member. So it just
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, I could go on because I ramble a lot, but like, that's just where I
for the
stand.
sake of getting through all of our topics today, let's move on. I'm happy that you're dealing with this in a mature way. Let's address that really quick.
I just realized during this episode, which is maybe a milestone, because I've realized it about myself, that how well I've handled it.
Yeah, I mean, for context, like, maybe a year ago you would have reacted very emotionally and crazy.
It was brief. I went through that brief stage, and then it was over.
Yeah.
So that's a milestone.
It is. Yep.
So moving on
to something that was a little bit more lighthearted this week that happened for us. We got to go
another
see
milestone.
a milestone for someone else.
The trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, milestone.
My sister.
Our niece Violet, Andrew's sister's daughter.
Yeah. Their whole family, like,
and
their sister, her husband.
Yeah. Our friend,
my niece, etc. Like, their friends, our friends, whatever.
AUNTY to
to Murphy.
MUR.
I can't say the word because he'll start going crazy. So much.
And their kids, they all went to Punta Cana, and of course, like, anyone that listens to our podcast or knows me, I'm an aviation buff.
Or a mugulation buff, if you call it that.
And it was Violet's first time flying. And
she was so happy and excited.
She was so happy, and Tara got a video of her when they were taking off, and we went to the airport that morning to see them off, and it was just super cute. I'm really happy for them. Of course, we wish we could be there with them, but, like,
I'm just so proud.
We're enjoying the videos and the pictures and the FaceTime we had with them last night, and just, like, enjoying how happy it makes us that Violet gets to live this kind of childhood. So yeah, they're having a great time. They went swimming with the dolphins.
It makes me so proud, and all of the things that my sister is just such a good mother.
Yeah.
She's such a good mother. Yeah. Everything she does is for Violet.
Yeah.
She's so selfless. She works so hard. So does her husband, Brennan.
Oh.
But my sister I've grown up with, and I've seen, we grew up together. Obviously, like, it's just different with my sister than it is with Brennan.
Yeah.
Proud of them both, but I'm just so proud of my sister. The life that they provide for my niece is just, it's just everything that you could want for your niece or nephew. Truly, I couldn't want anything more for them, because they are just so loved and so
the
well
way
taken care
she
of.
treats us too. She
literally,
Tara would probably take a bullet for us. If someone was disowning or trying to like disrupt our character or our lifestyle or whatever, Tara would. So yeah, it's just great, and it's been nice to see them having so much fun down there
Yep.
and making memories, and yeah.
Yep.
So
aside from that, not much went on this week, but not for us at least. But Katy Perry went on tour. Is starting her tour this week.
yeah, and she's starting to run her mouth. I think
I don't know about running her mouth, but she started her Lifetimes tour this week in Mexico, and she's doing everything, but also nothing, if that makes sense. She is flying through the air. She's somersaulting around. She's using lightsabers to fight off HVAC hoses. Like,
and I don't know if it was last night or because I haven't looked at like when her shows are, but like it was maybe it was whatever the last show was. I saw an article something about some facial expressions she made. Like,
well, no, like
there wasn't many people in the crowd.
Well, I don't know if there's many people in the crowd or not. I mean, it's not selling here in North America. You and I went through Ticketmaster, and we went through because you know how I am. I'm weird.
I mean, I'd almost cancel my shows.
She's going to have to cancel. I think that what she was hoping was that. Well, first of all, I don't know what the fuck is going through her mind.
They won't make enough money to pay everyone.
No, her team needs to be fired. They need to be held
accountable.
They need to be
career, like
her career. Honestly, like. She's partly to blame, obviously, because she is a grown woman, but like she is also someone that's in a contract with, you know, like we're not completely
with predators,
or we're not completely like blind to the fact that the music industry is run by predators.
Yeah.
So Katy Perry is obviously contractually and whatever else obligated to a certain extent to be doing what she's doing right
predator.
now. Are you talking about Dr. Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Dr. Lou thing we've talked about so fucking much on this podcast, and I'll never shut up about that.
No.
I will say that the bullying that I'm seeing online of Katy Perry, like, I watched the full show on YouTube because I just wanted to see it. I love Katy Perry's older music. I won't even speak to the quality of 143 because I've not listened to it. I've heard some things, like some leaks or whatever.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I've not listened to it is because morally I can't do that.
No.
I can't support the rapist. No. I'm not going to support Dr. Luke. I'm not.
No.
Like, I'm not. No. I did it once for Kim Petras because I wanted so badly for her to make it.
Yeah.
But even that was for nothing.
Yeah.
It was for nothing. But, you know, we'll circle back to that in a second. But actually, no, we'll address it right now. Kim Petras has unfollowed Dr. Luke on social media. So people are thinking that she's cutting ties with him completely because she was contractually obligated.
Doing what Katy Perry should have done a long time ago.
So what I'll say is I watched the show on YouTube and I thought it was fine. I did say to you, it's a fine show, but she's doing too much. She's swinging around like Pink. She's doing like the sci-fi thing like Enigma by Lady Gaga. She's doing everything but being Katy Perry.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like a Katy Perry show to me. So I think the bullying's insane. I think that bringing her child into it, saying that she's ugly and that it's all these things that aren't relevant to her being like morally not a good person is just not something that it's too far.
Yeah.
It's too far. I'm not going to be
like
a part of
like because she could be a good mother.
All of that is completely separate from the choices that she made professionally. And that's what I want. Like, I am not supporting Katy Perry because of the choices she made, not because she looks a certain way or whatever, she dances a certain way. No, it's because she chose to work with a rapist. And not only that, she's been like hammering it home. She's not addressing it. She's not apologizing for it. She's not making any sort of like attempt to disconnect herself from him.
Well, and what if she's being threatened? Like,
well, that's
God forbid,
it's the contractual part that I just brought up for sure.
And what if she was? People have, and if she is, that's why I feel like people need to wait before they start bullying someone like her until like maybe after the fact.
I think that
or
bullying is okay if you're doing it right.
If doing it right.
Bullying her in the sense it's like, hey, listen here, you are so out of touch. You should not be working with a rapist. Please address it. Otherwise, you're done.
Yeah,
that's different than being like you're a shitty mom. Your child looks like
saying stuff like hostile things like that. It's like when
disgusting and too.
What if it came out that
way too
her
far.
life was being threatened by these people, and you've just said those hostile things to her?
It doesn't matter if she was. It's just you shouldn't even have those thoughts as a human.
Yeah.
Like to be like, I personally couldn't imagine.
There could be a reason why she doesn't address it. Maybe it's in the courts.
I don't know, but all I do know is I'm not going to shut up with Dr. Luke stuff.
No, don't.
I will say that, like, no, don't go buy a ticket to her show and stuff. No, it's not a Katy Perry show. I will say that it's not a Katy Perry show.
But if it is in the courts,
they've thrown everything. I don't give a fuck about the courts.
Right.
They have. I don't know why you can bring up the courts.
Like because she doesn't say anything about it. You know how sometimes like when there's
she's not contractually obligated to work with Dr. Luke at all. But I will say that she was probably encouraged by her label because they want hits. Yeah. But she's not. No one held her at gunpoint.
No.
She is.
I just meant like threats. Like if you say something, but for instance, like I just kind of thought like if there's an investigation going on and that's why she doesn't address it, then why can't your lawyer address the fact that there is a
Katy Perry,
so that because her shows might do better.
I don't want this show to do better.
Right.
I want this fucking tour to be canceled. I want her to go take a big slice.
Then again, you don't want that label to succeed with it.
No, I don't want her to succeed with it either. I don't want anyone that was involved with this project and this tour to succeed in any fucking way. Not even the dancers. Nobody. Period. Sorry, Murphy, I'm getting heated.
He's just like looking out the.
He's like, "Are you?" So funny. He's looking up at me too. Like, is dad like? No,
it looks so funny.
I'm not puppies. We have Murphy here right beside us. He's such a sweet angel boy. No, I don't want this to succeed. I need her to go. Like I just said, be humbled.
Yeah.
Come back. Apologize.
Yes.
Apologize. Say I misstepped.
Yeah.
Like it was poor judgment. I admit it. You wanted a hit, and you did it the wrong way.
People are gonna respect you.
I would respect the hell of it. I want Katy Perry to succeed. I showed you my collection of I have Electric on CD and shit. Like I've been a Katy Perry fan forever.
I always have been.
So like I'm not rooting on her to just be washed up and go away forever. Like I love her.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't love this era of her.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to stop about it. Yeah. But I'm still, if she goes about it the right way and she apologizes and actually disconnects from the rapists and stuff and just goes back and gets humbled, she needs to be humbled. I think there could be forgiveness.
It's weird that she's not influenced by, hasn't been like from Taylor Swift, like influenced by.
Well, see, I've been thinking
like
a lot
about with what Taylor stands for, and
I was thinking a lot about that because Taylor Swift has been very supportive of Kesha.
And she's been taken advantage by these men too.
A big part of like what people aren't, I don't think, considering, like the thing with Kesha, like the reason why Dr. Luke was dragging out the litigation for so many years was because one, he wanted to bleed her dry of all of her resources. Yeah. Two, the sexism and ageism in Hollywood and just the workforce period. He thought that if he held her in litigation for long enough, the industry would be done with her.
Yeah,
because
she's
maybe that too.
Yeah,
but I think it was probably a combination of those three things. You're right.
Or be inclined to come up with a settlement with them.
Exactly. But why I brought up that is because Taylor Swift did donate, not even publicly, to Kesha, $250,000 or something or more, whatever.
Yeah.
To be used towards her legal fees or whatever she needed it for.
Yeah.
Because
I bet how much do you want to bet she donated more than that?
I'm sure she did. Yeah. And not only that, like Kesha's actually friends with Taylor Swift. Like my voice just cracked. She went to her party recently, like she's talked about it, like things like that. And so like Katy Perry to misstep this badly, I feel like she's really burning a lot of bridges.
Why would you not want to be a part of that group?
Not even a part of that group, but like why don't you look to your peers and be like, oh my god, like these women are strong, maybe I can be too.
Like there's
and if you're not there yet, still, and if she wasn't there yet, that's fine.
Yeah.
Come back and apologize. Yeah. Move on.
Because like look at them, Kesha included, like they're and Taylor, like Taylor and her battle with Scooter Braun, like these women are standing up to not only the labels but these shady men that are part of them. And that's what disappoints me about Katy Perry is that
there's a lot of
it would be an honor to be a part of that group of women, and she can be.
I don't know where you're going with that. Like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, she's choosing to.
I guess. No, I don't.
You know, have something to do things with Dr. Luke and be with these shady labels. It's like, and meanwhile, her tour is selling like 500 tickets for a show. Like,
it's really upsetting to.
It's like,
for
is that
her.
what you want?
She needs.
Like,
I don't see it, but she's so out of touch. She's surrounded by people who are yes, like this is fine, this is good. Like you're Katy Perry, it's fine.
you're out of touch.
It'll sell your Katy Perry.
She thinks she sold out Minaj.
Actually, last night we were watching Sold Out Minaj. We're gonna be moving on to someone here in a second. Sold Out Minaj. Yeah, no, you're right. She does think that she sold out Minaj, but she's not. And I think that also. Thank you for bringing up Minaj. Yeah. I want to get past Katy Perry, but there's so much that goes into it. Like, I think that she saw that Katy Perry worked with Dr. Luke on Super Freaky Girl back in 2022, and that song went #1 in the US. Bullshit song. We didn't even listen to it, whatever.
No.
But she saw that, and she's like, oh, maybe I can do the same.
Yeah.
It didn't. So, thank you for bringing that up. I think there was a lot of... that was definitely something that I think she considered when she was thinking about bringing Dr. Luke back on track to, like, her team. Wow. And if it were,
and if you're gonna do it, at least like hide it. Like don't have it. Well, don't do it at all, but don't have it like because his name's probably on the album in the credits or what you know what I mean. Like but don't do it at all. But if you're going to, don't broadcast it.
That's like that's no. Like don't broadcast. Like no. If you're gonna be a shitty person, just don't tell anyone. Like no, just don't be a shitty person.
Right.
It's like fuck, man. I love that Kesha is just taking every chance that she can get to just fucking publicly shade Katy, and she's making
with the Wendy's thing.
Like that. Back when Katy Perry first announced Women's World, she was getting a ton of backlash for working with Dr. Luke, and all Kesha did was tweet LOL. Yeah, but everyone knew that it was LOL at Katy Perry. And now, every time Kesha does a set, like at the shows where she's playing or whatever, she includes a song called Backstabber from back in the day. Yeah, and there's a line like Katy's talking shit or whatever, and she uses it and like pretends to puke. So like she is like just a few years ago when Katy was doing that Witness Worldwide thing. Sorry, I can't speak. Remember when she did the like the 90-hour stream? Oh yeah. She showed a video to like all the people that were there for her dinner or whatever, like RuPaul and all the people, like, oh, this is my good friend Kesha. We've been friends for years. Da 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 da. And then to go and like it's just that is the definition of backstabber. Oh, absolutely. So like I mean. Not only have you single-handedly, like literally imploded your own career, at the same time, you've boosted Kesha's in a way that's like... Yeah. So thank you, but also like, girl, fuck you. Yeah. We'd love to see Kesha thriving. She's got Yippee-Ki-Yay out right now with T-Pain, and that's a banger. Yeah. Oh my God. Like fucking country music, and that's a banger. Yeah. Her first record as an independent artist. Like, take that in. She just spent... I'm getting goosebumps up my legs right now, even just the thought of this. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm getting literal goosebumps thinking about how she was just... She could have been... She was... They didn't win. Let's just put it that way. They did not win. She went through it, and look at her now. Like, that is truly...
She was assaulted, right?
She was sexually assaulted, emotionally abused. Yeah. Like all of it, all of the abuse. She suffered all of it.
But she pushed herself through it all. And that, you know what?
Like litigation that came after it, like she wasn't allowed to make music. She was forced to work with him still, or be under his label still. And
she's a strong woman.
And look at her now. She has her own label. And she's releasing her first record under her own label. Yeah. That she owns. Yeah. Herself. Yeah. Like
she shares a lot of the same values as Taylor Swift. Remember, and it's in one of the many documentaries about Taylor Swift, but like remember back I think she was on tour. It was in one of the documentaries when I think it was during the first Trump administration when she wanted to tweet that
Miss Americana.
Yeah, and her parents were backstage and or something, and her parents were warning her like they wanted to support her, but they knew the risks. And
her dad said like if you want to cut the attendance of your next tour in half, go ahead and do it. And Taylor was like, fuck that. Like, I'm doing what the fuck I want.
She said, no, this is what I stand for.
And you know what? She was fortunate enough that she played the industry game for so long that she was like, you know what? Fuck this. I've made my mark. And if it goes away, it goes away. But I'm not staying silent anymore.
Short clip out of that documentary
so
when
powerful.
She sends that tweet. Every time it gives me goosebumps and almost makes me want to cry because good for her. Like that was a big moment.
Super powerful.
Especially to go against your parents' advice. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we typically would all take our parents' advice.
Not me.
Well, you know what I mean?
Most taking my father's advice. He's like,
well,
not see
you know what I mean?
job.
Like, most people were inclined to take their parents' advice.
Yeah.
So for someone of her stature, like on her level of fame, to be like, no, I'm going against both your advice.
Yeah.
Because that's what I stand for. My, like, part of it was the abortion access and the rights of the gay community. Like, so yeah, I was so proud of her, and I still am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, actually, I just noticed.
She's the only celebrity that I would, if I had a platform or was famous, that I would endorse for president. She's the only celebrity that I would.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, because I feel like
I'd vote for Lady Gaga.
And that, but you know what I mean? Like, most celebrities, like, no, you need to stay away from politics.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Katy Perry, yeah. We'll just say, we'll leave that at that.
Yeah.
But Kesha's doing really good right now. Stagecoach is on this weekend.
I think she's only going to get bigger.
Only going to get bigger. I just know that.
Yeah.
Lorde is back.
Yeah.
Lorde put out a song Thursday. It was either Thursday. I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
But she's back in a big way. It is. I've had it on repeat. You felt the goosebumps on my arms yesterday when I was listening to it. Like, it's getting like a visceral reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Like, I've never. This is my reward for sticking with her through Solar Power, because I did fuck with Solar Power heavily. I listen to it all the time.
Yeah. That's a good album.
It's a good album.
Yeah.
But this is more my speed, and I feel like it's my reward.
Solar Power is like
yours.
Like,
Solar Power is very stripped back, very folk and rootsy.
COVID era.
The Path slaps.
Wait, that would be folk, right? It's so funny that the albums Taylor came out with too were along that line of genre during that time.
Taylor,
it's crazy how
Taylor made her folklore and Evermore album with Jack Antonoff.
Yeah.
At the same time, Lorde was making Solar Power with Jack.
It's so crazy how depending on like what the world goes through, the kind of
I think it's definitely because they were working with the same producer and stuff. Like, it's just they were all it's like they were all inspiring each other. Maybe.
But when I think at the time it's what was needed.
Yep.
In the, like, for music.
Yep. The song is called really the new Lorde song is called "What Was That." We all know that I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Nick,
I love her.
I've made you listen to it. Give me your thoughts.
I mean, I just
play "What Was That" by Lorde
just to refresh my mind.
She's put it on now, just to give him a little refresher.
I think that goes because I listen to so much different music, I forget what a new song sounds like.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so you can hear it. We can drown out the noise and the editing process after. I can't see.
It's a beautiful. Yeah.
And then it's just
love it.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And
it's like has a calming vibe.
It does, and then it's just like surrounds you.
Yeah, it showcases
the chorus. Yeah, and it's just like comes over me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm missing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you love it?
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah, I love it.
So Lorde's back, guys.
Yeah.
And I think she's back in a big fucking way.
Yeah.
And just for some context, she is #1 on US Spotify right now. Her second day streams were bigger than the first day streams, which means people are fucking loving it.
Yeah.
This song is her first song to go #1 on US Spotify since Royals over 10 years ago. She's back in a big way, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep your eye out for the new Lorde album that's inevitably coming this summer.
Yeah.
I'm truly just like, I feel like this year has been music wise kind of quiet. Like, I don't know that there's a lot of songs that were or albums or anything released this year so far that I'm like that I like listen to a lot.
Yeah, I can't think of any. No.
Murph, are they slamming doors downstairs, honey? Oh, oops, I didn't even turn it all the way down. It comes over me. 30. I think 30 volume is good.
Yeah.
50 is a bit loud. Yeah, so Lorde, new song is called What Was That?
Yeah.
It's on our Empty Thoughts podcast playlist on Apple Music, which you can find on our link tree, which is linked on all of our socials.
Yeah.
I just think that everyone needs to be
Right.
tuning into Lorde right now.
Yeah.
Just one sec. I'm just gonna quickly take a drink of water.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Murphy was also barking. Nick needed a drink.
You needed a drink.
I actually didn't even take a drink. I did just run by. I just realized right now I didn't take a drink. So yeah, if you guys didn't take the opportunity,
it's a gloomy day, seconds, folks.
It is a gloomy fucking day. Just Sunday and it's raining. It's just like, oh, no life in me.
But yeah,
listen to the new Lorde.
Yeah, just listen to it.
Also, just listen to it.
Do as you're told.
But also, you need to listen to the new song from Zara Larsson. On the other end of the spectrum, Pretty Ugly by Zara Larsson is also
I love her.
Fuck, she's so good.
Yeah,
she's so good that when you mentioned Sold Out Menage, we were watching one of Zara's shows on YouTube last night, and it was Menage.
Right.
Would you consider it?
Yeah.
What would you consider it?
Sold Out Menage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah. It was sold out. It was sold the fuck out. Yeah. And they're pushing her right now in North America. She's getting a big push.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
Yeah.
Because she can sing. Can she ever sing?
Yeah.
She can dance.
Oh, yeah.
She can do both at the same time.
Yeah.
And she looks like a pop star.
Yeah. She can walk.
She can walk. She can.
Yeah.
It's intense the way she moves.
What else can she do? She can breathe.
She can breathe.
Yeah. She can do it all. Yeah.
She can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
A little bit of that. And
so that's also on the playlist. It's called Pretty Ugly. I love it. She's getting a big push. She's touring with Tate McRae, who pisses me off right now. Because
I can't remember why.
Oh, because she's putting down a song with Morgan Wallen.
Oh yeah, like what a
Morgan Wallen. I know, ew. Lana Del Rey got on my last nerve too. I'm kind of like glad I don't collect.
She did a song with him, right?
Well, I'm not sure she did a song with him, but she was at Stagecoach this weekend. She was one of the headliners, I think.
Yes.
And she was talking about how she kissed Morgan Wallen at some point recently, and it went to his head. And I'm just thinking, like, God, like she cannot resist a racist man, can she? Like, there's one thing about Lana Del Rey: she loves a piece of shit man.
Yeah, we know a lot of people that are like
racist
men.
Though, for sure. Well, it's because they're the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's nothing more hilarious to me than like a woman that's homophobic. You know what I mean? Like, I find it hilarious. Like, girl, like,
especially when they're for
the women,
right?
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing being like a hateful bitch? Like, anyways, so, like, there's just like a lot of things that
I'm not sure if I should have said that, but I feel like
sorry,
especially when they're from your family.
I don't like.
I mean, when say anyone's name.
Well, no, say names because I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, bath dump.
Yeah.
Well, see, she's definitely the type of person that she's one false move away from calling you a slur.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel about Sarah, the one that's always loud online there. That I had recently, I can't fucking stand her.
Yeah, imagine being like that.
We know that she's behind closed doors right now with her husband calling us Vegas because she.
Well, imagine
to call them out on being literally wrong.
Yeah, being that kind of person and teaching elementary school.
Well, I mean, I'm
not pulling back anymore, you know?
Well, I just don't see how the two, like, she's not in there teaching kids that. Like,
no, I know, but it's just, I don't believe I do. Anyway, I don't even think I should go on because I have so many things like, but you know what I mean? But just like, I know you're right. There's so many people like that around. It's
there are
wild.
Yeah. Tomorrow is the election here in Canada.
I can't wait to laugh at them.
And I don't know if you're going to be laughing too much, Nick, because I'm looking at the stats and it's really fucking close.
I mean, it's close, but I just
really feel close. And I'm telling you, and I've been saying this for so long.
Yeah,
you saw yourself how many people are going out to vote right now for conservatives, like people that don't have any business even breathing the same air as us are coming out of the woods to vote.
Coming out of the woods,
it's going to be a lot fucking closer than you and everyone else around me seems to want to admit. Like, it's like, girl,
I just am trying to
be optimistic. Yes, I just be real. If we're in a bubble, like, oh, we've got this, and there's nothing that could ever happen.
Trying to do my best to just not, and I'm not saying you're being negative at all. That's not what
I'm being negative because I'm scared.
Right? No, and that's not what I'm getting at. I'm just kind of, feel like I'm just refusing to allow myself to even entertain or think that. Because sometimes I believe in like just thinking, being in the mindset that, like I said, I can't wait to see their faces tomorrow night when they just all realize how stupid they are.
I hope
But I
that's
feel
the
like
case.
just
I hope
admitting
that's the
that
case
make
because,
it happen.
but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they're the ones that are fucked up.
But people did that in the States and were new in their most people were like, no, Kamala Harris will be the president, like, and she didn't win.
Yeah, but
so you know what I mean.
that's
So
exactly
it could happen.
Who was there before? Who was there on election night telling you that Donald Trump was gonna fucking win? I was.
No, I know.
I actually literally pay attention to what's going on there. I don't just listen to what the goddamn media is saying.
No, I know.
The media is like, oh, this is so close. Like, this is so good. Like, liberals are going to win. No, bitch. I'm looking with my own eyes and seeing the people that are voting.
And it are not just taking much for it to go the other way, right?
It takes just a few fuckers to go out and vote.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I mean, I do know. I do know that what I'm seeing with my own eyes doesn't match up with what they're saying on TV. Saying that liberals are taking this in a sweep.
I've been watching those.
They're not
like those
so I just looked before we started. This is so close.
There's a couple that I watch once in a while because, well, I've never really understood where their predictions come from. I don't think I really understand still where their predictions come from, but like, well, they're usually right.
I was looking at
I think
purely based off of the advanced polls. Purely based off of the advanced polls, that we are so close. It is. Yeah. I think when I was looking, liberals were at 44%, and
guys, we may do a short episode tomorrow just about the election's fresh. Like,
I'm not paying attention to that.
No, like when the results come in, like just a quick episode when it's fresh in our mind. Like, no matter what way it goes, like I feel like it could be a good short like 10-15 minute episode.
Yep.
Rather than wait and forget. Like,
talking about the election right now is important because we're segueing into something that's very political after this.
It's like when they go live, you get the best coverage because you're right there in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can go live,
or we could do that. But that's what I meant by like a short episode, because it'll be all fresh, especially if it did go the other way.
Yep.
All the more reason to, because it's going to need to be talked about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like right now how the election, it's again, same like it was in November in the US. It's the stakes are high this time. So even if it does go the other way, then all the more reason the conversation needs to start immediately. So yeah. Anyway, I could go on because
go on, bitch.
Did you see that 338 Canada got hacked too?
Who's 338?
That's one of the ones that does the predictions.
Oh well, of course, it's definitely Elon Musk coming up in our election. Like I already told you
this morning,
he was gonna buy our election, bitch. Or, like, I already know. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not stupid. I fucking know. Like, not only are people going out and actually voting for conservatives, but they're gonna have a little bit of help from Elon Musk, who's been meddling in elections a lot over the past fucking 12 months. I'm just honestly. We need to disconnect from that. We're gonna start talking about Virginia Roberts Giuffre, whatever you want to call her. I'm no disrespect. I'm a little bit heated right now. I'm gonna take a deep breath. It's okay. The world can crumble, Andrew, but you're gonna be fine. The world crumbles, but you're still gonna be okay. Okay. There, I'm fine. I'm actually gonna get worked up again here in a second though, because not yesterday. I fell. I go to sleep at like 9:30, guys. Like I fall asleep every day. 9:30 latest.
Right.
Nick woke me up to tell me that Virginia had.
I couldn't believe it.
Had passed by an apparent suicide. No, I'm not buying that.
You're right. I don't believe it.
She did not commit suicide. I don't care what her family is coming out and saying right now. She did not commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't.
No,
she didn't, and people aren't buying it. And for good reason, because it's not true. It's not true. If you're not sure who this woman is, she is basically the face of the Jeffrey Epstein Ghislaine Maxwell case.
Yeah.
She's truly the face of it. If you look up any interviews that have kind of come from that, even the Netflix documentary she was in, I believe.
Yeah.
She did a 20 minutes Australia, I think is 20 minutes.
60 minutes Australia.
60 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh my god, I'm fucking insane. Australia,
I love you.
Really the face of it. Like she's said many times that she's not suicidal. She's stressed that so much. She had some pretty damning things to say about Prince Andrew that were proven to be true. There was photographic
I
evidence.
mean, he was stripped of his royal
He was
duties.
stripped of it all.
Like,
But I'm thinking that the royal family was behind this. I'm not thinking that it was Donald Trump, even though Donald Trump, who's in all the photos with Epstein, is Donald Trump. Anyone that voted for Donald thinking he was,
and then that post recently about an accident.
Yeah, well, anyone that voted for Donald Trump thinking he was going to post some Epstein files is true. Like, can you be any more out of touch?
I wonder if she passed away then, like when this accident thing came up.
Well, I don't think the accident happened. So what Nick's referring to is a few weeks back, there was a post on her social media Instagram account, I believe.
Yeah.
She had been hit by a bus, she said, and she was going to die in 4 days due to renal failure. The photo that I saw, she looked dead in it already. There's a lot of people are saying that they think that photo, she was already dead, and it was a post to scare anyone else from ever coming forward. And I believe that,
like a threat. Yeah,
I firmly fucking believe that.
I never thought.
Like, look what we did to her. The face of this. No one's ever going to be held accountable.
No,
everyone is
now. The rest of them are going to be afraid to come out.
If they weren't already, which I'm sure they fucking were. Now it's like, okay, well, what's the point? The whole entire world is just going to watch us get murdered. Like,
and look at like what Elon's doing to the government and getting into these systems and getting everyone's addresses and everything. Like, no wonder they knew where she was.
Well,
you know what I mean, though.
And
those guys are all.
I don't. Sorry.
Like, who says they're not going to go find other victims and be like, well, maybe we need to silence the rest of them?
Yeah, I mean, okay, listen. The government is listening to us right now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They don't need Elon Musk to give an address.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just, there's so much sketchy shit going on.
So much sketchy shit.
That it's like...
Virginia did not kill herself. She was murdered.
Yeah.
And this was
I believe it for a second.
Yes.
She killed herself.
No, and this was clearly to scare other victims from coming forward. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what else there is to be done. Like, I feel like everybody was like collectively and has collectively accepted that like things aren't what they used to be.
No,
they aren't what they seem, at least.
Yeah.
Like the powers that be, if you will, they're corrupt. They're perverts. They're murderers. They're horrible.
Yeah.
But what can we do? You know what I mean? And it's so disheartening to see that this person that worked so hard and gave her, like, she's a victim of the most horrible crimes. And she still devoted her face, her time, all of her to this cause. And
she was an employee at Mar-a-Lago.
I know, and that's
she was literally probably just trying to make a living.
She was an employee at Mar-a-Lago, whatever, when she was discovered by Ghislaine Maxwell to be hired as like an underage masseuse for Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, that's very.
It's just sad. She was just trying to make a living, and
that's why she was a teenager working there. Nick. Like, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she had like a regular, just normal job in there before, and then they started. That's what I was thinking, but maybe, yeah.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you just completely like derail my train of thought when you say things like that.
Well, I read something and it made it sound like.
Well, yes, that's true, and that's exactly why I said to you a few moments ago. You didn't acknowledge it, but I said to you, "Who's in all the photos with Jeffrey Epstein?"
Yeah.
Who?
Trump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, hello, the man. Like, not to mention like past presidents were too, like Bill Clinton, etc. We're all in photos of them too.
Yeah,
it's just so disgustingly corrupt that, like, what can we do?
I know.
What can we do besides scream and continue to fucking scream that this is not fucking right?
No,
like, we can't back down. We can't let this discourage us. Like, people need to like literally like wake up. Like, we've got nieces, children. Even if you don't have children, like, there's children growing up that are gonna have to live in this fucking world with these perverts. Like,
well, that's what I think.
We need to do better as society, so that,
and I mean,
break the cycle.
We might be the ones, like, if someone could look at me tomorrow, possibly even and be like, "Oh, you're one to talk," depending on the way our election goes. However,
I don't want
America, wake up. Your military has the right to refuse to do something that their commander-in-chief tells them to do if it's unconstitutional. Anything he's ever asked them to do thus far has been unconstitutional, and if it is, that gives them the right to forcefully remove the president from that White House. What are you doing? They have the power to put an end to this. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Wake the hell up.
Like, wake up.
Yeah, something's going on over there. And I can't, I won't, I don't even know how to articulate it, but I just think it's so fucked up that they killed her. Someone killed Virginia
There's
Roberts.
just no way. There's just no way.
And someone else pointed out that
and there was
family
also
loves to kill people with car accidents.
Also, she had made a post. I don't know if
she's not suicidal.
Yeah, and it was not like that long ago, saying if something ever happens to me, I'm not suicidal or whatever. So hello, like
shit's weird.
I just don't get it.
I was watching a deep dive of like iCarly or whatever this morning when I first woke up. It was on YouTube. And Jeanette McCurdy, she had written a book that I actually read at the beginning of this year or late last year. It's called I'm Glad My Mom Died. And in the book, she talks about how she would always compare her career to her co-star Ariana Grande.
Right.
And she said one day she's on set and Ariana Grande came in whistle toning, like, she whistle sings or whatever.
Yeah.
About how she had spent the night before playing charades at Tom Hanks' house with Tom Hanks. And it's like, that has to be code for something really fucking dirty and shady. Because Tom Hanks back in 2020 had like all these allegations about being like one of like the biggest pedophiles in Hollywood.
Right.
And like, I'm just like, okay, like what did she try to tell us with that? Like, we need to start reading between the fucking lines, because like she literally, God, that guy flew in here like a psycho.
Right.
Like that guy that smokes a lot of cigarettes like 2 houses down from
us.
Oh
yeah.
God, he seems like such an asshole.
Yeah, I know.
All he does is like, he went down there to vote conservative real quick.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he's like, I'm smoking a cig.
Right.
Going home to beat my woman who's always running around in 9-inch platform heels, even though it's a blizzard.
Right.
Which is whatever, like slay queen, but like you're literally walking like your ankles are like breaking. It's crazy. It's like you're not even sleeping. Like you're
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. We're sounding kind of hatery, but like honestly, I am a hater today.
Yeah, you know
like
what? It's
unfortunate
with the state of things, even in our own country, that like it should be alarming the fact that the stupidity of these right wing people is so intense these days that like many, I feel like millennials especially, are at a point and are feeling bad that they feel this way, that they couldn't give 2 fucks about any of them anymore. And
what?
Just these right wing people, and that proudly display how stupid they are.
I don't even like right wing, whatever. But what gets me is that these people that you're calling right wing or whatever, they're always going about how like we hate predators, we hate abuse, and this and that. It's like, but you're voting for them. You're voting for literally someone that's settled with people's like. Donald Trump has had how many people accuse him of rape like that are actually minors?
I know.
Like he was like, come on.
And how many more are there that haven't? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just wild, and it's the same here in our own country.
It's like, okay, like you say that you're like against child abuse, but like you're voting for someone that abuses children.
Yeah.
What does that say about you?
Yeah.
And like not to mention like now they're like stripping away like I don't know. I read yesterday. I don't know how true this is.
The golden age.
I did read yesterday, and I think it might be factual that RFK is creating some sort of registry for people with autism to sign up in. And it's like, okay, is that like a little bit sketchy?
Oh, it's awful.
Like it sounds like it's some sort of like eugenics.
He called it a pandemic. Autism a pandemic.
Oh, well, I mean, like there's a lot of autism, but like
it's not like a pandemic.
I mean, like
it's not a virus.
Like, you like cough and catch it,
like it's not a virus. Like
no, and like what the hell? Like I mean,
maybe calm down off your ketamine for a minute.
Well, I see.
Into reality.
Isn't okay. I only back when I used to like do drugs and stuff, I met one person that does ketamine. His name was Ross, and he said it was a horse tranquilizer. Why are
it is, and
I've never done it.
In microdosing, it can be used for like to treat mental illness, like things like psychosis and stuff.
It's not working for the people that are using it,
and it like, but it's specially administered by doctors and you're closely monitored, and it can really work. But RFK, like, it's like known that he uses it, and he uses too much of it. You could tell. And I think Trump uses it now too. And I don't know what Elon's on.
Elon, well, ketamine.
Something. Yeah.
He's on ketamine.
Because staring off into another dimension anywhere. Yeah. But let's vote for them.
No, let's not.
No, well, not Elon.
Oh, look at all those cute puppies.
I know, like, is that all their dogs? Like,
I don't know, but they all look alike.
So cute, eh?
Are those people next door to us?
There's no way they would have rented to someone with 6 dogs.
No. I mean, like, in that house right next door to us.
I don't know.
Like, on this side, because, like, I don't know. I've never seen those people before. That is so cute.
Like, what?
We have a lot of friendly people in our neighborhood.
We do.
I think I would understand probably, like, the least friendly people in our neighborhood. Like, last night, for instance, I felt bad for how I kind of interacted with, like, this woman outside. Murphy and I were outside for his last pee, and this woman, like, looked like she was going to avoid us, but then she started coming towards us, and her dog was, like, lunging at us, like, real crazy. And she's like, oh, this is a good experiment or a good test. And I looked at Murph, and I was like, eek, let's stay away from that one. And, like, just, like, kind of, like, continued on. And I think she might have heard that, and I don't know if it would have offended her or not, but
yeah, I
think it would have.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to offend her. I was just kind of joking with Murphy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I felt bad about that.
Right.
I don't know. I just don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I know what it's like for Murphy's a shit sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll lay down or lunge at dogs and stuff. And it's like,
I know.
Like, dogs are dogs. Like, I'm not going to be upset.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Truly very interesting. Honestly, we're going to wrap this up because I'm hungry and all the things. But
yeah, I just saw in social media this, I don't know what it's for, but UFC or something. Maybe, I don't know if it's like
what
the
the hell's
fighting.
going on with the White House? Didn't they have Conor McGregor there not long
Well,
ago?
yeah, but there's another ice bucket challenge going on.
I noticed that
now for UFC, but I don't know if it's UFC like fighting or if it's
UFC like a. We'll look it up really quick because now I'm kind of intrigued.
But y'all, I'm all for giving to charity when I can.
Well, it's not
Please don't ask me to do the ice bucket challenge.
Why? It's fine.
Why am I putting it out now? Someone's gonna ask me.
I'm gonna ask you.
No.
Look, I nominate you to do the ice bucket
challenge
to support UFC.
I'll donate.
Donate what? Crumpets?
I don't know.
Cash? Donate buckets of water.
No, I'm not pouring ice.
Guys, you're gonna have to look on our Instagram because I am doing the ice bucket challenge.
No, you're not.
Yep.
No.
I'm gonna nominate you, and then you can nominate somebody from there, not me.
Don't you dare.
You won't be nominating me, or else we're through.
No.
So I'm gonna have to nominate you, I think.
No.
Yeah.
We'll nominate Ellie.
Like Ellie Carlton?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, she's a teacher, or
yeah, she has to do it in front of the class.
I feel like her class will probably end up making her do it at some point.
Yeah.
Like those are most at risk.
I'll send a tweet or a blue sky to Anglophone West and tell them to nominate Ellie Carlton.
Is it? Okay, let's stop saying her full name.
Or Ellie.
Yeah. I was just thinking to myself, like, is it weird that we said her full name and her job on here?
Oh shit!
I don't know. I don't think so.
No one knows what that is anyway. I just said
being a teacher.
Anyway, but like to do the ice bucket challenge in front of her class.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
I want to go see the movie Until Dawn. Oh, speaking of movies. A film came out last week called Sinners that we need to go check out.
It's
doing really well.
It was
filmed on film.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's like the thing about like different films. Like you can film them on film, and you can project what.
That's so funny. You're funny.
What's funny?
When you go on about filming films and when they're filmed on film.
Because you can film films digitally as well.
Yeah.
Not everything's on film. So I want to go see that movie called Until Dawn. The Sinners is doing really well. It's like an original movie, and there was like people were shit on it last week, like critics. Yeah. Not critics, more like publications were saying like, oh, it should have made more money. It's not going to break even or something in the box office. Well, this week it made the exact same amount as it did last week. Had like basically I think a 5% drop, which is completely unheard of in like the film industry. So it's doing really fucking well, and I think it's really amazing for the filmmaker to be able to be like, actually, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah,
you're fucking wrong, bitch. And hopefully, this means we're going to see a lot more original movies,
right?
That actually have a budget, because they can succeed.
Yeah.
if they're good, people will watch them.
Yeah,
This movie's
exactly.
getting incredible reviews. People are loving it. Like, so they're
Right.
going to see it. Word of mouth is like where it's at.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think the issue is people are making shitty movies.
Yeah.
And people are telling others like, don't bother seeing it. It's shitty, and that's why they're not making the money.
Right.
So how about you just go ahead and make good movies?
Yeah.
I think
Exactly.
that's probably the clear answer here. But anyways,
Yeah.
guys, we're gonna tie it up. Nick, do you want to take us out? Plug all the things. Empty thoughts. Empty thoughts pod. Like, you know, all the things.
Yeah. Honestly, like click on the link tree. Everything's in there.
Where's the link tree?
In their bio on Instagram, and
What's the Instagram?
I don't have it.
Empty dot thoughts pod. Empty dot is in period.
Yeah.
Thoughts pod.
Yeah. And yeah, like all our socials are in the link tree. Our playlist on Apple is on there, and so yeah. So and subscribe, please subscribe.
And Nick's Blue Sky. Follow him on
And
Blue
my
Sky.
Blue Sky, I
He's
just
nearing
broke
10,000.
8,000 followers.
Yeah, so go follow him on there.
So follow me.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We'll see you next week.
We will see you next week. Peace out.
Bye.